My whole life, I've done nothing but play on consoles and PCs. That's the only spot I've ever played any video games. The thought of video games moving over to a phone was just non-existent. I mean, shoot, I used to be scared shitless to open up the internet on my flip phone back in the day because they'll instantly charge you a fortune. So the thought of a massive scaled video game coming over to phones was just non-existent. My whole life, I just was comfortable with the fact that gaming was going to be on, consoles, handheld devices like DSs and PSPs and stuff like that, and on computers, PCs. And that's just what I got used to. I'm a hardcore Call of Duty fan and FPS fan in general, so I played a lot of Call of Duty, Call of Duty 4 on the PC, and also shout out to all the legends in this lobby right here, everybody who's keeping World at War alive. I absolutely love you guys, because World at War is a phenomenal game, and I hate to see it die. I would hate to see it die, and it's already just completely crumbling away on console. I feel awful for you guys, because on PC, it's alive and well. You can play the original Call of Duty World at War on Steam, or you can play what I'm playing here, Plutonium, which also has populated servers as well, but again, shout out to all you guys out there who are playing this game and making it still alive till this day. Absolute legends. But regardless if you like what I'm about to say or absolutely hate it, sadly, we're just going to have to deal with it. Because mobile gaming is going to be the main priority for a lot of these developers in the next upcoming years. I can swear on this. Let's be honest. How much more next gen can we actually get with what's going on here? Yeah, we could probably get better frames for consoles and stuff like that, better graphics, but is anything really going to be stepping out of boundaries? Not really. I mean, maybe, just maybe, I could see the next thing being VR headsets, and maybe they're going to expand on VR headsets to make them more playable, more efficient, better performance, and actually, make competitive stuff out of, like, competitive COD through VR instead of actually on a console and a controller and stuff like that. And then, of course, mobile gaming. And like I said, regardless if you really hate the thought of this being the future of gaming, that's just how it's going down. Seriously. It's actually insane how well Call of Duty Mobile performs on a phone, including my phone to be exact. I'm going to give you guys some roasting material because I have an ancient phone here. I got the iPhone 6S, so this thing is old as dirt. I'm sorry. I just don't really prioritize my money towards cell phones too much like others do. I kind of put my money towards other spots instead. But even on that old-ass phone, Call of Duty Mobile runs amazing. And also, you have to think from a business viewpoint here. Almost everybody in the world has a cell phone. They're extremely cheap to get here. You don't have to have the most, high-end iPhone or your Samsung phone or anything like that. No, you could get a very cheap touchscreen phone that could still run these applications and run these games. Not everybody's going to have a console, though. Not everybody's going to want to cough up, $600, $700 for a console. But yes, people are probably going to cough up maybe $100 for a cell phone because maybe you have to stay in touch with their children, work situations, while the kids are at school so they can contact their parents if they need to. Everybody has a phone for specific reasons nowadays. So with that being said, if a business can make a free-to-play game, everybody is going to be able to download it. When it comes to a console, not everybody can download it because not everybody has a console. But for a phone, pretty much anybody in the world could plop down, download Call of Duty Mobile, and dish out hundreds of dollars into their microtransaction system. And yes, Call of Duty Mobile makes millions, if not billions. It's right up there with Call of Duty Warzone when it comes to income being made. So just with those numbers alone, yes, a lot of developers are going to prioritize mobile gaming in the future. But one game that I personally never thought would ever come to a mobile device ever in history is Battlefield. Yes, I can see Call of Duty being on mobile. Yes, I can see some type of game like Rainbow Six Siege being on mobile. But a massive scale, all-out war-styled game being on a mobile device, I never thought I would see the day. When I heard that Battlefield was coming to mobile, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I thought it was just going to be, something like Call of Duty, just a little 6v6 experience, maybe a little destruction here or there, maybe some vehicles or something scattered across. And obviously, I know large-scale stuff can be done on mobile devices. They already have like a Blackout or Warzone-style game mode in Call of Duty Mobile. It's a battle royale with a massive all-out scaled map with a lot of players dropping into the picture. But still, that's not Battlefield. It might be a big map and it might be a lot of players, but Battlefield has tanks. Battlefield has jets and helicopters. Battlefield has destruction to the environment. That's Battlefield, not just a big map with a lot of people in it. So to think about that coming to a mobile device, something that I'm going to pull out of my pocket and open up, is just completely mind-boggling to me. But But if you guys will go ahead and look at the images that I'm going to throw up on the screen here, these are official Battlefield mobile images. The first one I'm going to be showing is the custom classes that you're going to be able to make here. You can see you can have an assault rifle, a secondary, a lethal of some type. You get your specialization. I don't know what the other one to the left is. I guess anybody can have a rocket in this game, I'm assuming, or maybe you can have other features in that specific selection as well. Then you get other things at the very bottom. I'm not sure what everything is going to turn out to be, but still, all this customization is unique and fun and is going to add to the experience for this title. They need to make sure they can compete, obviously, with other games like Call of Duty Mobile, because in Call of Duty Mobile, you can already do all this stuff. They have massive custom classes that you can put together. So hopefully, with this one right here, it'll be just as detailed. Next couple of images, you'll just see some tanks and weaponry and different vehicles like ATVs and destruction. It looks surprisingly good for a mobile game, especially the destruction. I mean, look at this. This is on mobile, okay? And I know we're very used to other things when it comes to console and stuff like that, but to be able to explode down buildings and take down environments just like you can in a console or PC version of the game on a mobile device blows my mind. This is truly next generation when it comes to mobile devices. I'm truly wondering if this is even going to be allowed to be used on like phones like mine, older gen phones, or if this is going to be exclusive to, newer phones, because this is a lot of stuff they're cramming in here. Again, I never thought I'd be able to see this much detail when it comes to a mobile game revolving around Battlefield. I gotta be honest here, Battlefield is truly coming out swinging. Now, we don't know if the performance of this is going to be awful, or if it's just not going to run good, or if it'll be packed with bugs and glitches. But just the thought of this, I guess, maybe I'm a little ahead of myself right now, but just the thought of this is just outstanding. And seeing what other mobile games have been done, even PUBG, for example, PUBG is pretty good on mobile as well. Seeing all these other games being able to make massive scaled battles work on a mobile device, I think that it is time. I think that our technology can meet the standards of a Battlefield game being put straight onto a mobile device. But I'm truly happy for Battlefield, especially after a game like Battlefield 5. Such a massive flop. It was a horrible few years. Not only for EA, but for EA DICE having to deal with all the feedback and all the annoyed fans of the franchise just being pissed off and yelling at them 24/7. It must be nice to be able to put out a bunch of content that they are passionate about, and also their community being passionate about it as well, and just having a nice bond with the whole community. Battlefield Mobile, Battlefield 2042, Portal, which is a huge, beautiful introduction into the game, especially for a lot of the hardcore fans. If you haven't played Battlefield in a while, getting Battlefield 2042 just for Portal might not be a bad idea whatsoever. And also Hazard Zone, which I believe is going to be free to play as well for Battlefield 2042. So there's going to be 2 free to play introductions coming into the Battlefield franchise, for mobile and Hazard Zone coming for Battlefield 2042. And it's supposed to be more of a, not really a BR style game, but something like Hunt Showdown mixed with Escape from Tarkov. I really love the thought behind that mode, and I think it's going to be a great introduction into the free-to-play world of gaming. Because Escape from Tarkov is one of those games that just truly takes way too much time to get yourself into. And I've said this multiple times in past videos, but it's not going to take you days, it's not going to take you weeks, it's going to take you months, maybe even a year plus to be able to get used to Tarkov and get into a good, fluent motion with the game as well, and have a great understanding. It's hard, it's complex, but that's what makes it so much fun. But I think the concept behind Escape from Tarkov is just phenomenal. And if I feel like a game franchise, like Battlefield for example, can take that formula and run with it in a more casual perspective, it might actually blow up the exact genre, instead of it only being just Escape from Tarkov. And I know a lot of Escape from Tarkov fans are going to say, no, we don't want that because, then players are going to leave Escape from Tarkov and go to Battlefield instead, but trust me, it's not going to happen. If anything, it's just going to increase the amount of players who do transfer over to Escape from Tarkov, because people will finally get a general understanding of what the game is all about. They'll see the fun factor, the thrill behind that specific game, and maybe one day they eventually will transfer over, maybe get a PC, and try Escape from Tarkov for themselves. This isn't only just a great way for PC players to get a more casual experience out of that game mode, but also for console players to try it out as well, because console players don't have too many games to play like that. The majority of the FPS games they have are games like Rainbow, Call of Duty, Battlefield, but they don't have, mil sims or tactical shooters like that stuff. So it'll be a great introduction for tons of console players to finally give it a shot. But at the end of the day, I gotta say, I'm extremely proud of Battlefield. I'm super pumped to see the future of this franchise. And Call of Duty, you gotta watch your back, man. I know you guys think you're top dogs right now with Warzone, but your 6v6 experience is flopping. If Hazard Zone completely takes over and it becomes the next big thing, just like how Warzone became the next big thing, Battlefield's going to take over, because at least their fans still love their core experience as well. So while Hazard Zone is doing its own thing and bringing in a massive new fan base, they're still going to have a core amount of players playing their core game and making it populated across the charts. Unlike, Call of Duty, which can barely even get a couple of thousand views on Twitch, compared to Warzone, which is pulling in hundreds of thousands. It just doesn't make too much sense coming from a Call of Duty side. The game is sadly dying when it comes to the core aspect. But guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams and video games I do over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.